Hello my lovely Pisces, welcome to my channel. I know you've been waiting for my reading for a long time and I'm really sorry. I do try to do a reading, one reading per sign, per particular star sign. I wasn't slacking with you. I'm sorry, I've just been very busy with the end of the school, etc. But I'm working on making this channel more active, on being more active on this channel from July, so you'll see me more often. Hopefully if everything works well, I'll be able to work on it full-time from September. Okay, so how do they see you, Pisces, and how do you see them from today, which is the 25th of June, until let's say 2nd of July? Okay, this is your weekly reading. I'm gonna focus on recording weekly readings for the next possibly month. Let's see how that goes with me. So we're gonna look into how do you see each other from each other's perspective. Okay, we're gonna look into any energy that might be blocking this connection, into any piece of advice, and what is the hypothetical, I stress it out, hypothetical outcome between you two. Okay, I've already cleaned the energy. I pre-shuffled the cards. I'm gonna do the reading now for you. How do they see you, Pisces, from 25th of June, whoa, until the 2nd of July? And they view with a Temperance card. Okay, beautiful. You see, Temperance card is someone who's very balanced emotionally, very patient. It's like your life is very balanced. You know, I always feel like, maybe it's not what it is, but I feel like this person is sitting on the swing and they're very chilled, like a swing in Bali, you know, if you've ever been. And you're very chilled, you're very happy with your life, you're very balanced, you're avoiding any drama, you're avoiding any extreme changes in your life. You're avoiding to going from one extreme to another. Okay, in the next week you sort of are gonna be, you might be feeling this like a sort of peaceful but comfortable energy within you. Okay, they know you, they know that's how you're feeling, and they see you being very balanced, very calm, and very patient. That's the card of patience, and they really like this, Pisces, about you. Very chilled. Okay, in the next week, you're also being viewed, Pisces, by your love interest or the person you're thinking of right now. You're being viewed. How is Pisces being viewed? How do they see you, Pisces? The card doesn't want to fall out. What can you do? Whoa. Okay. Queen of Swords. So they see you being patient, right? They see you being balanced, okay, chilled, but at the same time they see is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is someone who can be quite abrupt with the communication. If she feels like there's something that's got to be said, she just says it. Okay, so her words sometimes can come across quite ruthless. She can come across quite ruthless, quite, I would say, bland. Okay, but she doesn't like to be around the bush. She just says how it is, and I feel like this is very much like you, Pisces. You know, you just say what you gotta say, and they like this about you. You know, Queen of Swords may come across, some people may see this queen as someone who's rude, but this queen just doesn't want to faff around with things. Like, she doesn't want to like faff around. She just wants to say, this is how it is, take it or leave it. Okay, and this sort of like this energy about you. You know, you don't play mind games, you just say how it is. You know, there's no like pull and push game with you. You're very good at judging people's character as well with Queen of Swords, but you're basing this more on your logic. Use your logic to judge someone's personality, someone's, you know, character. You're very good at this. The thing about Queen of Swords sometimes, which is not like you, Pisces, because you normally are very emotional, right? You're always coming up from the place of heart, but you see here, Queen of Swords back in time was the Queen of Wands, someone who was driven by emotions, passion, but she got hurt. So possibly they see as someone who got hurt and changed from the Queen of Wands into the Queen of Swords. What does this mean? That right now you're being very careful when it comes to communication, when it comes to judging a person. You're not just following your heart, you are looking into every single detail, okay? You've got the sword and you're sort of like judging a person, looking at the actions, okay? Not so much words, okay? Action speaks louder than words to the Queen of Swords, okay? So they see you as someone, also the Queen of Swords, who, you know, who's very much about the truth. You like to tell the truth. Like I said, though some people may see you as sometimes you're quite rude with the words you use, but they don't think this. I think they like this. They like that they know where they're standing with you, you see? That's right. So you're adopting air energy, or maybe some of you have air signs energy in your astrological chart. All right. Pisces, they also view you with came out. They view you as if you are being how do they view? Okay, they view as if, you know, either they know that you being questioned by others, your behavior, your actions, your decisions that you make in life, you've been cornered by someone, and you feel like, but you always have to defend yourself. You're in a very indecisive position. You know, there's something possibly that you succeeded in life with or in, but this is your opposition, you see. It's a love reading, so let's talk about love, right? People, you have a lot of people attacking your decisions that you've made in the love department, okay? You like, you know, but with this card, it's important you standing your ground, and you are. You like, you know, say whatever you like. I feel like this is how they see you. They know that you've got this energy when you say, like, Pisces, this is my life, I do whatever I like, it's none of your business, okay? You have lots of people trying to attack you, bicker, question, why did you do this, why did you say that, you know? It's your business, Pisces, no one else's. So what they like about you, the person you're dealing with, is that, you know, you're standing your ground. Though some people may see you as someone who's quite ruthless, quite insensitive at times, okay, quite rude. That's how some people may see you. You're just standing your ground. This is my life, and this is how I feel. This is what I'm gonna do. This is none of anyone's business, okay? So they actually love that about you. They think that it's so nice that you can be assertive despite the fact you're very emotional, okay? Because you have that patience and the feeling of calmness within you. At the same time, you know how to put your foot down and fight for your love, or fight for whatever you believe shouldn't be interrupted by anyone or even questioned, because it's not anyone's business. And I think the thing with you, Pisces, you know, you're a very free spirit, and many people may not be able to understand you. Some star signs, they may think that, you know, because you believe in humanity, in, you know, people getting on well together, like you believe that happiness can be simple, you know, but people are not like that. If you are happy, if you're enjoying every single life, people may question you, you know, they may get jealous and just question you and criticize you, you know. But I think you're very good at just like, yeah, whatever, I couldn't care less. So they love that about you, you know, so they see you in a very positive light. Now, how do you see them, Pisces? Whoa, how do you see them? Oh, the death, transformation, the end of the cycle. So maybe you view them as, maybe the person you're dealing with, Pisces, you know, the cycle with them came to the end, or maybe they've recently came through some kind of transformation. Something changed within them. There was something that was holding them back, maybe some addiction, okay, but this came to the end, okay? Maybe they were with someone else, they couldn't live there, and now they're about to leave this person. They're ready to change their life, okay? So there was something that's been holding them back. This something is coming to the end, and now they're having a new cycle in life, whether it's with you or without you, but you know they went through transformation, okay? Some kind of a door closed in their life, and there's a new door that's opening for them, okay? But this indicates the end of the cycle, okay? So let's see how the cards play. We're gonna get clarification for it, because this could be about them, if there was something between you finishing cycle with you, or this could be something unrelated. So let's see how it goes. You also view them, Pisces, with strength. We might be doing with Leo star sign. You view them being very strong. You see as if, you know, they're in control of their negative emotions. Then they don't lose their composure. They're very aware of how to deal with any negativity, any criticism, any negative emotions, okay? So if back in time the person you're thinking of or you've been dealing with, if they were quite aggressive, that's not the case any longer. If they couldn't control the emotion, that is not the case any longer. Right now everything is in order for them, okay? And maybe that is the end of the cycle that happened in their life. They've changed. They used to struggle with the emotions, okay? Perhaps they were not able to respond to you, Pisces, whenever you spoke to them the truth. They weren't able to take it, okay? And they would possibly attack you, and they knew this. But now I feel like, you know, they're in control of who they are, or who they are. They're much stronger, and they're more likely to you know, take criticism. They're in control of their negative emotions. They don't allow anyone, or they buttons don't get pushed that easily, okay? They're able to take on the truth, even if it's like a constructive criticism, okay? Whereas back in time, they were incapable of it. You also view them with, Pisces, well, one card. Ooh, you might have dealt also with Cancer. This is a Chariot, but it flipped in a reverse position. So they are not moving away from you. You know, in the upright positions would mean that they're moving forward, they're moving ahead, they are like single and they're ready to move on to the future, have a new beginning, etc, etc. Yada yada. But this is in a reverse position. They are not leaving the past. They are not moving forward. They are not moving away from you. I think they're still stuck on you, okay, with the Chariot. They're not moving forward. They're not moving away from you. So what is the blockage between you two? And the blockage is work, 8 of Pentacles, focusing on personal development, on work, you know, making money. Pisces, this could be you or them, okay? Making money, focusing on having more or becoming a better person, okay? Because coins, though, indicate, you know, boosting your finances, but it's also about learning and improving yourself, getting a new job, doing something that will better you or them. So I feel like, you know, maybe that's what they've done. You know, they decided to change their life, and they needed to get rid of some darkness in their life, you know, become strong again, being aware of, you know, how the negative emotions could affect their relationship with people, possibly with you. And they've been working on themselves, you know, and maybe that was the blockage. Okay. So what is the outcome for you two, Pisces? And the outcome for you two is what? Wow. Some decisions got to be made, okay? Someone here is emotionally blocked. They're refusing to make a decision. They're procrastinating. Though if you make this decision, whether it's you or them, you have a new beginning. You too could have a new beginning. But someone is refusing, postponing. I'm not ready yet. That's a logical decision, not emotion, not based on emotions. And I feel like, you know, this could be you, Pisces, because that's the energy you're adopting in the next week, you know. I'm gonna judge this first based on actions, based on the truth, based on something that's solid, not on empty words. You know, you're not going by your emotions, you're going, it's like you're going by words, but more than anything you're going by actions. Okay, the truth, this is what the truth is, and I'm gonna go by what I know, what I've seen, what is tangible and visible to me. So it's all about logic, involving your logic more than your heart, Pisces, when it comes to them. Maybe that is the work you've done on yourself. You know, you've learned that in order to improve your life, you've got to sometimes put yourself first, and you've got to take a step back, not drown in the emotions of passion and love, but sort of take a step back, become balanced, calm, have some me time, and think, you know, what is the situation really like? Write down black and white, you know, this is how I feel, but what would it be like if someone look at it from a third sort of from someone else? If someone was to look at it from outsider's perspective, how would this differ? And I feel like this is like a Queen of Swords, not just mine, but outsider's perspective. Like, how would someone who's not in this relationship, this connection, judge this? Not that I care about other people, that's what you're saying, but I want to like be more logical here. But people attacking your, you know, your decisions that you've made or you're making in love, but you're very firm and you're like, it's none of your business. Right. So now I'm gonna clarify a few things. Hope you can see me well. All right. Oh, you, sorry. I'm gonna clarify, why do they see you with Queen of Swords? Okay. Or why did you become a Queen of Swords? Someone who's quite coming out from the place of head rather than heart. Why do they see you this way? Wow, Knight of Wands. Because here, you know, I feel like back in time you came on way too strong. So you might have met someone and you were like all in, 100% in a short period of time, and then you got burned possibly. So now you're very careful. You're judging the personality of someone, you're judging them before you know, it's the opposite of Knight of Wands. You know, Knight of Wands is quick to love or hate. So I think like you quickly loved someone, but maybe it just didn't work out. You came on way too strong for this person possibly, or like I said, you jumped 2 feet way too early, okay, and then you got burned. So now you're more careful, Pisces. Now, but let's look into what is the end of the cycle for them. What is this really about? Again, the same card came out. So strength, so Leo's card. So the same card came out here, but in the reversed. So basically back in time, I feel like they were unable to show a compassion. They were unable to be patient. They were not patient in the past, okay? So, because I forgot to mention, this card also means they were patient now, but they weren't patient in the past with you. And, you know, they've changed. You know, they were not patient. They couldn't control the negative emotions. They were like getting angry easily possibly with you, but that's in the past. They had to change this, and they've changed this. Oh my goodness, and the same card came out again, but this is the card on your side. So now you're mirroring each other, you see. So the patience you've got, you are very patient, you're very balanced, okay. They are very patient, they are very balanced, they got the same card, okay. But that came to them after this transformation, okay. After this transformation, they had to do it. They had to work on themselves, Pisces, okay, to get here. Because I think you were already there, but they weren't there. They couldn't match you, but now they're matching you. Beautiful. So the death at the end of the cycle was clarified with the transformation. Something had to change. They had to put something to the rest, and that was their inability to be patient back in time. and inability. They were out of balance, they were not patient, you know, they were all over the place. But that's changed now. They're very strong, they pick themselves up. Look at that. They're patient, they were aware of their strength, they're not allowing anyone to push the buttons, and they're very good when it comes to constructive criticism. They don't lose their composure, they're able to take it and respond to it appropriately. And that is why they're not moving forward. Like this card is like they're not moving forward from you. Maybe, you know, they feel like, you know, I've done the work. Maybe Pisces will now be interested. So let's clarify that. Let's clarify the Cancer's card, the Chariot in the reverse position, not moving forward from you. Chariot in the reverse for Pisces. That's how you see your cross watcher. Okay. They're not moving away from you because they're feeling guilty, okay? The fact that they've changed is a good thing, but whatever happened back in time between you two, they still worry about, they feel guilty. It keeps them up at night. They haven't got over it. They keep thinking about what happened between you two. There's something guilt they carry within them, okay? And that's why they can't move on from you. They're not moving away. They're almost self-punishing themselves, you know? They're feeling upset, maybe short-term depression, nightmares. This is what keeps them up at night. Something that happened between you two that they're feeling guilty about, and maybe it's the transformation. What happened before the transformation? Maybe they said something horrible to you, really hurt you because they couldn't control the emotions, okay? Let's clarify this again. The Chariot in the reverse. King of Swords, yeah, here we go. They might have cut you off back in time. They were very logical, you know. They were very ruthless, came across quite cold. They switch off the emotions completely. They might have cut off communication, you know. And I feel like now they're regretting this, if that's what happened. Chariot, you know. Chariot, what am I saying? Pisces. Okay, they're not moving forward. They're still thinking of whatever happened between you two prior their transformation they went through. So let's clarify. This is the main blockage. Someone had to work on themselves. I feel like it's them passively. What is the blockage? Clarification. Okay, we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, you won't believe it. So this card, 8 of Pentacles, working on yourself, working on your money, got clarified with the same card in a reverse position. So I asked, why did they have to work on themselves? Okay, because in the reverse position they had this card in a reverse position. That means back in time they were lacking. They either had no job, no money, or they had no skills. They were not aware of who they were as a person, and they had to work on themselves, you know. So have a look in the upright position, being practical, having a job, being focused, learning about yourself, improving yourself, bettering yourself. That's something that had to be done in the past, and that got clarified. Okay, someone here had to work on themselves, and I feel like it's them, Pisces. Okay, they just had to work either on the money, on, you know, getting financially stable, but not just that, working on themselves, on keeping their shit together, on keeping their composure, on, you know, having everything in order in their life. So the outcome is inability to make a decision. Okay, so someone here is still blocked. So I feel like it might be you. They might be coming to you, Pisces, and telling you, listen, I've been through this transformation, I'm a different person now. But you would be like, I don't want to think about it just yet. I know I have to. I hear you, but I'm not listening. I hear you, but I'm not listening. Because I refuse to listen. I'm not ready to listen. But the moment you start listening, Pisces, you will have a new beginning, possibly. Whether it's a positive and negative, but right now you're being a little bit stuck in your head here, okay? Stuck in your head about making the choice. Did they really change? That's the question. So let's clarify. What is the possible outcome? I mean, will you make a choice? Will you make a decision? Or will you stay there in the next week? What should you do? Hypothetically. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Whew. So basically, it's a rejection card. I feel like you may end up rejecting them. Okay. Someone who will be left out in the cold. It's maybe them. Maybe, you know. Maybe it's what they've done in the past, and maybe that's the energy, or maybe simply you just want to reject them, but you don't know how to do it yet. Let's get one more card for this. Pisces, your reading is interesting. Okay, Magician, a new cycle. I feel like, you know, maybe someone who's having a new cycle, they having it on here. But here I feel like it's all about initiative and doing something, manifest. I feel like you want to manifest possibly rejection, Pisces. Maybe you want to reject them, but you don't really know how to do it. I'm not really sure. Let's get one more card. And we get again, Queen of Swords. This is you again, Pisces. This is you. You're very cool in crisis. You're very witty. Okay? You're rational. You're very honest. You're very experienced. Independent. And I feel like you want to have here this possibly a new beginning, new cycle, but you will need to leave someone out in the cold and you're not really sure how to do it. Yes, they've changed. Okay. They work on themselves. Let's look into one more card for the blockage, because I'm quite curious about it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the blockage is basically, again, like I said, you know, working on themselves. They had to work on themselves, maybe you, but I feel like it's them. Someone here had to work on themselves, okay? Because back in time they didn't have the shit together, didn't have a job, didn't have a man, they had nothing to fall on, you know what I mean? Like nothing to, they just felt like they need to focus on their life, on improving themselves, bettering themselves. So they've done it, okay? And the blockage was that this happened because something did not work out the way you or them have hoped for, okay? So it's sort of a breakup, you know, where lots of things were said or done, and they were crying, you or them, over spilled milk, you know, and that was the way to sort of focus, not to focus on the sorrow, to sort of, I can't express myself today. Their way here for blockage was like they try to hide that sorrow within them by focusing on their work, on bettering themselves. Because we often do that, yeah? When we get hurt, when something doesn't work out the way we want it to be, we would end up improving ourselves, you know. Usually when people break up, they end up doing things they've never done before, you know. I know so many people who divorced or broke up and they've achieved the success afterwards, because when they realize, you know what, it's my life and I got to do the best I can for myself, you know. I got to take care of me right now, okay? So I think that sorrow that someone felt within them pushed them to become a better person, to work on themselves, okay? So maybe they've said something or done something, they're very regretful of it, and you know, they had to sort of stop crying, you know, about the spilled milk. Instead, they put their work into improving themselves and their situation in life. This could be you or them, but I feel like it's them possibly. I don't know why. All right, and the piece of advice, 2 cards, okay, Pisces, for you too. I feel like the decision, you know, you've got to make a decision, but I have a feeling that you want to manifest a new cycle, possibly with them. You could, but you're afraid of being left out in the cold, so you might be withdrawing your emotions, Pisces. That's a possibility. Or you simply want to reject them, but you don't know how to do it, okay? Because I feel like you got left out in the cold, possibly in the past. Yes, they went through transformation, but hey ho, you've changed. You are being more of a logical person these days. So what is the advice? Walking away from something that does not serve you towards something more better, towards something that's, you know, there's less drama in it. Sorry, I've been teaching all morning, so I'm a little bit tired. So this card indicates walking away from something that was unstable towards something more stable future, okay, with a great regret. That is no advice, that is just a card, and we're gonna pull another card, and then we see what these two cards, ooh, this came out, but I think it's way too early. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, so we got two cards. You know, in the recent past, it looks like this connection was emotionally draining, okay? You know, in the upright position, this is coming to the end, but I feel like this connection is draining, has been draining, okay? Nagging you on your shoulder. It was a way too much emotionally, okay? You were attacked for it. People were telling you, what are you doing, Pisces, okay? Yet you were still, like, you know, standing your ground very firmly and like, you know, this is my life, back it off. But sometimes people or friends, you know, they got a point. So I feel like, you know, the advice is, if something is so tiring emotionally, if it's really nagging you on your shoulder, sometimes, you know, this kind of pain, emotional pain, may affect all areas of your life, your health, your work, okay, your mental health more than anything. So if that is the case, if that's how this person is making you feel like you're just about to collapse, you know, it's important you get on that boat, Pisces, and you just sail away. If that's how you feel, you know, and this is Swords again, you know. This Swords is the thought, analytical decision that comes after being hurt, after being like, oh my god, I can't feel anything any longer. I am numb. I just literally cannot feel it. It's about time my logic kicks in. So it does, and apparently I think it should. So the advice is, if something's making you feel like it's emotionally draining you, Pisces, get on that boat and sail away from it. That is the advice. And what is the clarification? Just pull one card randomly. Nine of Wands. You know, it's about being patient. It's about, I know you're not letting go of this connection. That's the Nine of Wands. You don't want to let go of it. I know. Nine of Wands is about not being able to let go of you. Like, I've been in this connection for so long. I've been fighting for so long. I get you, Pisces, but if it makes you feel like you're just about to, you know, fall on the ground, I mean, is it worth it? Okay, like I said, you've been a fighter, you've been a wounded love warrior. This love connection really hurts you back in time, okay? And you move on from Nine of Wands. Okay, I can take this. 10 of Wands, that's a bit too much, okay? And the next step is just get on the boat and sailing away, Pisces. Logical decision, because how much more can one person take? How much more emotionally can one person suffer? One more card. Okay, we've got here swiftness. Okay. I feel like, you know, this is about communication, usually, this card. But in this case, I feel like you're gonna get on that boat and you're gonna go very fast. It's gonna be like a quick decision that may happen. It's gonna be very swift. You may message them, be like, okay, I'm done, or something like that, okay? If you don't know how to do it, swiftly, okay? And the bottom of the deck is, you know, you are in control of your life right now, Pisces, okay? You are aware of your worth, you know, you don't allow anyone to play mind games with you, okay? And this Emperor understands that it's important in order to achieve success in life to withdraw emotions sometimes and use logic, and that's what you're doing, okay? In order to make good, wise decisions. So what is your spirit message, Pisces? I feel like the camera is a little bit weird today. What is the spirit message for Pisces? Soul power. Pisces, can you read it? Have a look. In case you haven't, always remember you are a soul that comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So, it's not that clear to me, so let me say a bit more. You drew this card to be reminded. Oh my goodness. Oh, yo. Hello, are you still there? I'm sorry about that. That was crazy. Just dropped it. Okie dokie. I'm sorry, Pisces. Oof, I really hit my toe. I don't want to disconnect it because I don't really know how to merge the video on here. As silly as it sounds. Okay. Ooh. Okay, what was that? Oh, that's really painful. Okay. Sorry about that. You drew this card to be reminded of how powerful you are as a soul. So powerful that you hit my toe. Your outside physical world right now might be hectic, and you might be pulling away from what your soul is trying to help you with at this time. The answers you seek may not be forthcoming from the outside world, Pisces, but wise wisdom and guidance can be found within. Your soul will often try to get your attention through your dreams or those little synchronistic intuitive nudges. When you feel this, close your eyes, breathe calmly and deeply, and ask your soul for guidance with any situation you're experiencing at this moment in time. You may see a picture or a symbol, or may experience a feeling or hear a whisper in your mind. Pisces, trust what you receive, even if the answer is not immediate. Your soul will know how to guide you at this time. Be open to its wisdom and honor how powerful the real you really is. The real you really is very powerful. So don't be afraid of taking this step, getting on that boat and sailing. If I were you, I would sail swiftly. Fast. And your angel is? Who's your angel? Pisces. I want the soul of the card to pop out in a nice way. You know? Who's the angel for Pisces? Pisces angel. Wow, I got this card. Stay in my hand. Ooh. Pisces, have a look. You are indecisive, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. Do your research. Seek an expert advice before you make that decision, if that's what you need, because obviously you're not really sure how to do it, so you might be procrastinating. Pisces, I hope this resonates with you. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, if you want a personal reading, you can find the information below the video, in the box below the video. Thank you very much for your patience, and from next week there will be your weekly readings app, okay? So keep an eye on that. I will try to make sure they are appearing consistently on a weekly basis, okay? Thank you, bye.